Hey guys, I'm kind of like seriously blinded by this light right now. That's the best we can do for lighting. Yeah, this week is week 6 on OTK. The topic is about family and friends, and the questions that I'm going to be answering are how out am I to everybody, and also did I lose any friends or family members when I did come out. And how did I come out to everybody? To answer the first question, I'm pretty much out to basically everybody I know, especially recently. I'm more out as a lesbian and as someone who is gay than I am as trans, and the reason that I say that is because, and this is mostly regards to my family, my mom has been totally 100% there for me no matter what. She's been supportive from day one when I first told her that I was, gay, that I was lesbian, and then also when I told her that I was trans. There's been no issues with my mom. In fact, I think I'm actually closer with my mom than I was before. As for the other people in my family, like my dad, I haven't had the balls to actually straightforward tell him that, hey, I'm trans, this is what I'm doing, this is what I, want to do in my life, this is what's going to make me happy. But he has had a ton of hints, and I know that he knows based on certain things that he has said to me in passing and whatnot when we see each other, which is pretty rare. I actually, when I was still living with him with my ex, is when I decided to cut my hair, and that's when I knew that I was trans, and this was about probably like 5 years ago, maybe a little longer, and that was a huge turning point for him, and it was a really big deal in my entire family, because I used to have hair down in my butt, so it's like a completely 180 difference, and so he started asking me questions about that, and I was completely open with him, anything that he said to me, or had asked me. As for my grandma, the most that she has said to me, I've tried to give her hints and whatnot. It's difficult with my grandma because I know that she's probably not going to accept me 100%, maybe not at all. She may even disown me, but that's a risk that, I'm taking. The most that she has said to me is like, I hope you're not taking hormones, and I hope you're not doing this, and I hope you're not doing that, which of course I am. I've been on testosterone for almost 7 months now. As for the rest of my family, I don't really talk to them very much. There's a few of my aunts, a few of my cousins that know through the grapevine that I've heard, apparently. Other than that, my friends are 100% supportive of me. My wife is 100% supportive. We got together when I was actually in the transition process. I've been out for like 5-6 years now, like I said, as a trans man. I came out, the first thing I did when I came out was I posted a huge blog on my MySpace, because I had a crap ton of friends on my list. So I figured the best way to do that would be to just write a blog and be honest with everybody about what was going on. Because I'm an independent filmmaker, so I have a lot of contacts in, like the entertainment world with actors and actresses and things like that, who know me as a female director, or knew me as a female director, rather. And so I figured, I'm just going to be honest with everybody. I'm just going to tell them, exactly what's going on, that, I am transitioning. This is something that I've thought a lot about, and this is what's going to make me happy in my life. And the fact that I would prefer to be called Matt, the usage of male pronouns, things like that. And, that's how I first came out. I haven't actually written any letters to other parts of my family and things like that yet, but I do plan on doing so because, I'm starting to have a lot of physical changes now from the testosterone, including a lot of facial hair, which I'm sure in this lighting you can't see anything, but, there's a lot of different, changes, especially like with my jawline structure, things like that. As for if I've lost friends or family from coming out, yes, that's a huge definite yes. As for friends, a lot of the directors and actors and actresses that I worked with weren't very supportive of my decision to go forth with being, transgender, with getting bottom surgery, with, wanting to get top surgery, things like that. And I got some pretty hostile emails from them where, they're like, you should be 100% happy with who you are from day one when you're born. And, I'm grateful that I was born. I'm 100% grateful that I was born, because I've done a lot of things in my life that I never thought I'd be able to do. But I wasn't happy with who I was. And I believe that, you only live once, and that you should be happy. And, going through this transition and starting testosterone and, having the goals that I want to get bottom surgery, that I want to get top surgery, knowing that I have people around me that are supportive, that's the best thing in the world. However, some people have dropped off. There's a lot of close friends that I have lost, and you know what? It really, really sucked. And I was down and out a lot about it, because I used to talk to them all the time. But, if they're your true friends, and if they're going to be there for you no matter what, then they would have been there for me. Because I'm with people, and I go through a lot of stuff with people, and no matter what, I'm there for them, by their side, day in, day out, I'm there for them. And it just showed me that they weren't maybe 100% true. Maybe they weren't, 100% honest and true as a friend, because they couldn't deal with that. And I know, that being trans isn't something that everyone is going to accept, and I knew that going into it. But it really hits home when you lose a lot of your close friends. As for family members, my aunt has, I haven't actually spoken with her about, being trans, but my mom has told me that she's had a couple conversations with her. She's like, well, why are you letting her go through with this, and this, that, and the other? And my mom's like, that's my child. I'm not gonna change my mind. And I think the camera just stopped. Oh, I lied. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, it's just a lot of ups and downs right now. My mom's been there for me, like I said. I still do need to write some letters to my family to fully explain exactly what's going on. And, honestly, right now that I know of, there's a lot of people in my family that aren't going to be happy with the decision. But I'd rather be honest with them and tell them exactly what's going on, rather than hide it from them and go to a family get-together and they're like, what the hell is going on, So, yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. I really need to get the courage to let the rest of my family know what's going on. My immediate family pretty much knows everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope I'm not rambling, and I apologize for the lighting if it sucks. So I'm extremely blinded right now. But I will see you guys next Saturday for week 7. So I hope you enjoyed the video.